Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. It is Monkish Brewing time. Whoop, whoop. It was funny. I said that in the last video, and there's a lot of people, excuse me, a lot of people who watch Howard Stern. So shout out to all you guys who listen or watch Howard Stern. Listen to Howard Stern. This is Act Out Emotions. 6.7% alcohol by volume. Monkish Brewing, Torrance, California. This is brewed with Amarillo, Galaxy, and Simcoe, which sounds amazing. It's funny. I got a beer mail package from my man Eddie. Thank you, bro, for sending these. And I thought that JFK to LAX and what's the other beer we had? Water Balloon Fighters. I thought those were the oldest Monkish beers, so I drank those first. But it turns out this one was canned like a week and a half before those. So this is like, I want to say it's like 6 weeks old. So it'll be actually very interesting to see how this aged. A lot of people have said that Monkish beers kind of fall off after 4 weeks. I've never had this beer, so I won't know. But I've had Monkish beers like right at a month, and I've had them at 2 weeks, I think, and 3 weeks, and they're awesome. So interesting to see what this one's all about at this age. I love Amarillo. I love Galaxy. I'm a big fan of Simcoe. I love Monkish beers. You guys know that. My favorite West Coast hoppy brewery. So let's give her a pour, see what she's got. Again, Eddie, thanks for sending these, my brother. This was one of the rare Monkish beers that I got. This was an extra. I got two of this can. And I sent one to my buddy Joe in Vermont, who I owed beer to, and he loved it. So I'm excited for this one. It's standard Monkish, pours out like that, just light. It always, like a lot of them, they look like Hefeweizen beers. It's just that awesome straw yellow color, but super hazy. Head's not sticking around much on this one. 6.7%. There's some alcohol legs. There's, I don't know, finger, bright white head. It's dissipating quickly though, but it looks absolutely awesome in the glass. So Amarillo and Galaxy. See what she smells like. Oh, it smells so good. It's fruit juice. So I would say it's not as crazy explosive on the nose as a lot of the Monkish beers I've had, and that might just be an age thing. Obviously with IPAs, we always say drink them fresh, but this still smells absolutely killer. It's fruit juice. It's pineapples, peaches, mangoes. There's citrus in there, oranges. But again, it's 6.7%. You're not smelling any booze. There's a little bit of like crackery, kind of bready, malty thing going. Not malty, crackery, bready, like it's not malty, but it's like that maltiness that you smell. But it's fruit juice in a glass. I was hoping for like some cattiness from the Simcoe, like that dank kind of thing, resinous that you get a lot of times with Simcoe, and that's not on the nose. It's just like a fruit smoothie. So I am ready to taste this one. Eddie, thank you, sir. Cheers. That's so good. It's super bubblegummy. Wow. You're definitely getting the Simcoe on the finish of that. But right up front, it's tropical fruits. It's, like I said, pineapples, like peaches and mangoes. And then middle of the mouth, you're getting like that pithy orange tangerine thing, grapefruit. The Simcoe thing, it's resinous and earthy. It's catty. I know people hate that term, but it's the best way to describe it if you've ever lived with cats. You've smelled that before. And then it just finishes like super juicy again. I guess since I know this is 6 weeks old and I've had fresher Monkish beers, this probably isn't as good as it was, 2 weeks ago, but still fantastic. But if you're comparing this to like Water Balloon Fighters, it's not near that level of beer. And again, that could just be that it's a 6 week old beer. When was this canned? I want to say it was end of August? Yeah, it's got to be like 6 weeks old. But still, it's aged fine. I can't say it's fallen off because I've never had the beer before, but it's still plenty juicy, tropical fruity, and you're getting that awesome like dank resinous thing. The Simcoe it just reminds you that it's a West Coast beer. Mouthfeel is awesome, super easy drinking. It's a medium mouthfeel. Carbonation is spot on again. It's just effervescent and bubbly as it moves across your tongue. Sorry about that microphone. But the Amarillo and the Galaxy, like they play well together. It's an awesome just mix of all kinds of tropical fruits, but still keeping that kind of West Coast feel with the Simcoe. I like it a lot. If I'm comparing it to other Monkish beers, I don't think it's quite to the level of some of the ones that I've really, really loved. Still an A beer for me. This is probably like 93, 94. Solid stuff. So that is Act Out Emotions. If you guys had this really, really fresh, leave a comment. Let me know how it was. Still drinking fine. Like I said, it's about 6 weeks old at this point, but probably much more explosive on the nose and on the palate a couple weeks ago. I mean, like I said, we always say drink IPAs fresh. But I will say, if you still like have if you have cans of this laying around, or if somebody offers this like as an extra in a trade, by all means take it. So Monkish is amazing. I love their beer. And that's it. I'm out of here. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.